Hello everybody, my name is James Goldsworthy and welcome to techAU's 5th Gamecast, where we inform everybody on the techAU website the latest in gaming news. It's a big episode this time around because obviously with E3 just around the corner happening next week, there's a lot of new news and a lot of new trailers, a lot of announcements that are going to come out hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So stepping right into it, going back to E3 Expo, their tickets were released earlier this week and VIP tickets are already all sold out. They've also released a publisher announcement little video that can be seen on techAU as well, and right now, which goes through basically the publishers which will be attending. There's a lot of big names there, so grab your tickets now while you can. It's happening in mid-October over a couple of days. So go get that. Unfortunately, VIP tickets are all sold out. Moving on, Uncharted 3 beta. So anyone who's a PlayStation Plus user can play the beta from June 28th. Also, if you pre-ordered Infamous 2 on PlayStation, you can also play that beta as well. It's open to everyone on July 4th. If you're not a Plus user and you did not pre-order Infamous 2, it will be out for July 4th, and July 13th is when that does finish. So as you're seeing right now, it's a new Uncharted 3 trailer. It shows off a bit of the co-op mode. So have a look at that. I'm definitely one that's very pro beta. It gives you a chance to play a game before it comes out. So hopefully you get to play the beta whether or not you pre-ordered the game, Infamous 2, or you're a PlayStation Plus user. So get right on that. Moving on, Nintendo has confirmed in their press conference prior to E3 that the new Wii console, it's not actually called Wii, it's just the new Nintendo console, it's got some funny code name to it that I keep on forgetting. But it will actually have a 6-inch screen on the controller, which will be used. It's got a 6-inch screen and a camera, which you can actually use obviously for the console itself, but you can also use it as a portable device. So the controller yourself walking around as if it's like a PlayStation Portable or something as well. So that's definitely very cool. That's just been confirmed in the last couple of days. So go check that out. Obviously some more news will come out when E3 comes out. But that's definitely cool. Hopefully we'll see some sort of reveal in the next week or so. But that is great information and kind of cool. Moving on, Activision. So their Escalation map pack costs $15 for the Call of Duty Black Ops series is coming out on PlayStation Network on Friday, June 10th. I think it came out a couple of days ago for the PlayStation, and for PC users I should say. And it's been out for Xbox for a while now. So obviously that has new map packs. So new maps for the multiplayer and a new zombie map as well. So if you are a big massive Call of Duty fan, go grab that. Talking about obviously the new Call of Duty a bit later in the episode. Microsoft is planning a remake of Halo, so the very first original Halo. So this is news that's been sort of leaked out prior to E3. And I think it's due out roughly November 15th, 2011, which is the 10-year anniversary that the original Halo did come out on Xbox, of course. So they're planning on making a HD version actually called Halo HD. So that's something to look forward to for your original Bungie Halo fans. So that will be announced hopefully in E3 as well. So that'd be really cool to play that again, obviously on a higher definition sort of console like the 360 opposed to the original Xbox. Exciting news, there's been a whole heap of trailers come out prior to E3 to get people amped and excited. So I'm just going to name a few of them. I'll leave all the links down the bottom as well on both YouTube and techAU, so you can go through all the links and all the trailers. There's about 6 of them. So the first one is EA Sports released a game trailer for FIFA 12 ahead of E3. So that showcased new features. They're putting in a lot of making it more realistic as far as collision and that kind of stuff goes. So that is definitely one of the trailers, and I know that FIFA 12 is going to be a massive talking point of E3 because I know that they're planning on talking a lot about it, EA that is. So a new trailer also for Soul Calibur 5, which you can see right now. Very interesting. I'm not actually a massive Soul Calibur fan, but I'm sure if you're a Soul Calibur fan, you'd be really interested in this trailer. Also, Tomb Raider has a new trailer come out. Tomb Raider is awesome. You know, it's a hot chick running around shooting stuff. You know, what's not to like from a boy perspective. Gears of War 3 is a huge game, huge Gears of War 3 fan, and basically there's another trailer out there for that, which you're having a look at also right now. Another trailer also came out was the StarCraft 2 Heart of Swarm trailer. So this is the expansion for the original StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, which came out earlier last year. So that got an expansion. Blizzard are supposed to release an expansion this year, so I'm not quite sure on the release date, but obviously Heart of the Swarm is that expansion. You can see that trailer. It looks very, very cool. I'm a massive multiplayer fan of StarCraft 2, so looking forward to this expansion. Also, Duke Nukem, that comes out on June 14th, which is incredibly soon. And they have a new launch trailer to get everybody amped about the new launch. Doesn't look, overly exciting. There's a lot of girls in it, so if you like girls, yay. But, I think the graphics lacks a little at the moment. Obviously I could just be saying that prior to the release and actually not checking it out myself, but who knows, that we'll find out on 14th of June. Also, Aliens Colonial Marines, which is basically a sequel to James Cameron's Aliens. It's a game version. That's being supposed to be showcased at E3. Obviously next week they released a trailer as well. So you're having a look at that, and I think that's pretty much all the trailers. There's been a lot of trailers. There's been a whole heap more trailers, but I just picked obviously the main important ones, or the ones that are going to get more hype. Definitely go check out all the E3 news. That's going to be posted pretty much on every game website in the world, because it's the biggest gaming sort of exhibition. So anyway, moving on. Call of Duty Elite basically have now beta signups. For anyone who wants to try out that beta, Call of Duty. Obviously, Modern Warfare 3 got a release date. I think it was 8th of November. And everyone's been waiting for this release date for a while, because obviously Call of Duty is such a massive franchise. It's going to have to compete with games like Battlefield 3 and that kind of stuff. So it obviously got released. It got a release date. There's a trailer that came out and that kind of stuff. And now there's this new sort of like online sort of clanny sort of like combat sort of, it's a really weird feature. It's called Call of Duty Elite, and what it's going to do is it's going to be able to make competition and tournaments within these games, and that's signing up for beta. It's really hard to explain. The best way I can say is there's a video. It's called Legend of Carl, which explains everything. I'll leave that for a link. It goes through exactly what Call of Duty Elite is. It's not actually the game. It's more of an online service. So go check that out. Have a look more into it. It sort of like helps more of the people who play Call of Duty competitively. I can't even say that word right, so just laugh. So go check that out. Obviously sign up for a beta, pro beta. Betas are awesome, you test stuff out. Sign that up. It's over at callofduty/elite.com or something like that. callofduty.com/elite. I did it this morning, took 2 seconds. Email, done. So also moving on, there's a new free-to-play installment of the long-running game Age of Empires, and this is actually really cool. And the way that I see it, and the way that I've actually read about it, is it's going to be a lot like League of Legends. So it's going to be a free game that anyone can play, that will have the basics that anyone can play. And obviously you can pay more to get new races, new classes, that kind of stuff like that. So that is actually really cool. I play League of Legends a lot lately, and it's a free game, and the game's detail and the amount of work that goes into a game like this is immense, just for for a free game. So it looks like there will be an Age of Empires version of, it's going to be a strategy game basically that's going to be free online. It's called Age of Empires Online. It's basically got no real concrete release date. They are saying roughly winter. I think it was mid-August sometime. It's going to be in retail stores and of course on ageofempiresonline.com. So there's obviously a trailer to that, which you're seeing right now. Very, very cool. And it's a free game, and if it's a free game, you can test it out. Obviously Age of Empires was huge back when I was growing up, played them all, so go check that out. Hopefully that will be cool, and it would be a great game to play. And of course it's a free strategy game, and I'm sure the graphics and all that sort of stuff will be awesome. If anyone's obviously played League of Legends, free games aren't that bad. They're actually really cool. Moving on, I get to scroll down now. It's gone through that much information. Okay, last bit of information. So it's been a pretty good episode. Diablo 3 haven't really actually announced that it's going to be PC only, and a lot of people are expecting it on consoles. They haven't announced it will be on consoles yet, but there's been a lot of sort of teasers to it, and the latest teaser has been that they're actually on their website searching Blizzard. So Blizzard Entertainment has dropped a strong hint that that there's a job listing for PlayStation 3 specialists. And actually it lists that the PlayStation 3 specialists will be working on Diablo 3, that kind of stuff. So it's a very massive hint saying that it will come out on consoles, which is obviously, I think that's the first game Blizzard is actually going to make that will come out on consoles, obviously with all the Warcrafts and World of Warcraft and Starcraft, all that being PC games. And I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out to be a console game, if it's these rumours and hints are very true, which of course I'm sure they would be. They wouldn't advertise a job like this if it was going to be, fake or anything just to throw people off guard. But obviously if you're a massive PlayStation 3 fan, or Xbox fan, playing these Blizzard games, which will be awesome. I think Diablo will be the best game for it. It's not really a strategy fast game like StarCraft. You just move around, fire a few things. Obviously it'll be a little bit of a disadvantage for PC users because they've got so many buttons to push at once. But that's great news for all the console fans out there that such a big game's going to be coming out on consoles. So I think Diablo have a beta coming out sometime July to September, they said. They've also said that they're going to push really hard for the game to come out prior to 2012, so sometime late 2011, but they said that wasn't for confident. That was just they're really hoping for that. So that's pretty much it for this entire episode. It's gone through a lot. Check out E3, all the news. Jason Cartwright gave me a really good link on what's coming up for E3. I'll leave that down the bottom as well. It goes through what they're expecting to be told and what's going to happen, that sort of stuff. So go check that out. Go check out all the trailers. Sign up for all the betas that I've gone through, and hopefully everybody has a nice day. See ya.